For my 2015 Game of the Decade pick, I have to say Life is Strange. Now, this seems like an odd pick, because this game is very mixed. People either love it or they hate it. I love this game. This is one of the few games that I've gotten emotionally invested in. Like, yeah, when this game pulled on my emotions. Like, a lot of games. Like, okay, The Last of Us is a prime example of a game where I didn't care about the characters, honestly. I didn't care about any of it. I didn't get invested in it like a lot of people did. But this game, it pulled me through. I was emotionally invested in it. So, this is one of the few games that I know people say it's an easy platinum, but I had no problem in going for it. And I picked this game's collector's edition up. Like, when they released a small collector's edition of a little art book, soundtrack, and I picked up that version, and I did it with Before the Storm, and I want to continue it with Life is Strange too, but unfortunately, its collector's edition, from what I have seen, isn't shipping to Canada. So I have to so I'm conflicted on Life is Strange 2 if I want to get it digital or not, because I've seen episode 1 of Life is Strange 2. I haven't played through it entirely yet, so this is that game that I said, this is a series I want to see keep going. Like, I want to see a third game. Game where I don't... It's a hard game to talk about without spoiling it, because I want people to experience it, but I'm gonna... So, if you haven't played this... The first game was free with PS Plus a long time ago. As you can see, the last time I had played this would have been early 2019. As you can see, I played it January 1st, 2019. January 19th, 2019. And this would have been my first playthrough of it. So yeah, I'm gonna do the third save here, new game, so... And even if you haven't, this game comes on sale quite regularly. The first episode is completely free, so... If you haven't played it, at least play episode 1. And then if you don't want to progress after, that's fine. And then also Life is Strange Before the Storm goes on sale quite regularly. Hi, Max.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Alright, now to go to the lighthouse. So, your main character here is Max, and, well, she basically left Blackwell. Well, to go and live in Seattle, and then came back to Blackwell Academy for its photography program. And she's kind of viewed as an outcast. That I know this has like associated look, but that tornado is awesome looking.
Holy shit!
God damn, this game was also one of my first experiences into PS4. Like, this was actually one of my first PS4 games. So, like, I didn't play it. So I believe because I know this is an episodic thing, and
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
yeah, because the
And
game's
anyone of you could do
initial
that to
release
me.
date
Look
was
at this
January
crap.
2015.
How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
That to me.
So, if you needed an
Isn't
idea
that
of when
too
it
easy?
came out.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Too obvious?
My little
What if
camera
Arbus
bag is
chose to
battered, but
capture
still
people at the
kicking.
height of their beauty or innocence. She had a brilliant eye. So
I can't believe I still
She
have
could've
this
taken
pencil
another
case. I should upgrade to
I
the
have to
21st
admit,
century.
I'm not a big
But
fan of her
I like it
work.
old school.
I prefer Robert Frank.
me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America.
I do love my
And it
analog
was
camera.
honesty about the economic
I
conditions
should
of
take
the
a quick
era,
picture now.
but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat, which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great
I should take a
chroniclers
picture to prove
of
I'm
the
still here.
1950s. Well,
Plus, it's perfect for my
you've all seen
portfolio.
that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony, and if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romance. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around.
I
Now,
find the
Max,
word selfie cringy.
Since you've
I
captured
really
our
do.
interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror.
Fuck
Now
you,
you're totally stuck in the
Victoria.
retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
Shut the
The Daguerrean
fuck
process
up,
brought out
Victoria,
fine detail in
you
people's
bitch.
faces,
I
making them
hate
extremely
Victoria. I
confusing.
really do. I think she's one of the,
The first
worst
American
characters
daguerreotype
in
self-portrait was done
this
by Robert
in
Cornelius.
all in gaming.
You can
She is
find
a
out all about
total
it
stuck
in
up
your
bitch.
textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just
And
worked
here's one
so
of the
hard in the shot, and I'm sure we
optional
know
pictures you can
you're
take.
moved by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event, and I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world. I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than alive. Now, I know it's a drag to hear
If
some
you,
old...
the reason why I'm staying so quiet,
But life won't wait
like
for you to
most
play
of my videos,
catch-up.
but
You're
I'm
young
staying
and the
especially
world is
quiet
yours,
here because
blah,
I don't
blah,
want to
blah, right?
spoil
But you do
stuff
have a gift.
because
You have the
I've
fever to
played
take
through this game
images, to frame
quite a
the
few
world only
times,
the way you envision it. Now,
and I don't want
all
to
you need
ruin the
is the
experience for
courage
anyone
to
else.
share your
So.
gift with others. That's what separates the artist from the amateur.
But then again, if you haven't played the game yet, after me telling you a bunch of times and it being cheap at episode 1 free,
You didn't tell me how
it's your own
cute I
damn
was.
fault.
I was about to.
They're just getting
You
you
always
Welcome to the real world.
just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture. I'm not paying $150 because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking.
And here we get into the soundtrack. I love this game's soundtrack. It's so relaxing, honestly.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be
Because the soundtrack, I have the disc and I have it on my PS3, and
Good.
a lot of times when I'm just wanting to just kind of
Except for
relax and look at stuff online, I have this soundtrack playing. This and Before the Storm.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
A little bit, yes.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
Nathan Prescott.
Don't be scared. You own this school. I
He
want it. I
is-
can blow it up. You're the boss.
He is fucking insane.
So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who
And
begs like a
here's
little girl
Chloe.
and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck?
And here's where she rewound time.
I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl.
I know a lot of people
Held up
said
my
that
hand,
this kind of hurt
and
the
then
game a
I
little
was
bit
back
because
here.
you could rewind and change the decision, but
I already
your
heard
decisions
this
were still
picture.
final.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Damn, I
photographer
cannot believe
who
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Can I actually reverse time?
Here we go, rewind time.
I did it.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly
I'm
captured
a
the
human
condition in
time
black and
machine.
white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arvis?
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up,
I know I'm
Teach.
not
I wanna.
dreaming this.
You all know the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation.
So I
was the
can go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
Couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I need to go to the bathroom quickly.
That girl's your best friend from childhood,
Max.
Chloe Price.
Since
God
you've
damn it.
captured our interest.
I can fast forward.
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not gonna get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
used
save that
Daguerre
girl.
types. A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
Shut
What if
the
I rewind
fuck
again
up.
and give him the right answer? The
And here we
Daguerrean
go.
process, invented by a French painter named
That was
Louis
more what it was
Daguerre
used for, to
around
rewind
1830.
conversations
Somebody has
to
been
unlock
reading
other
as well as
branches.
posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely
Suck it, Victoria.
mainly because it gave
But
us
you're
such
probably
clearly
already
defined
sucking the
features.
teacher, so.
You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework. I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of...
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
happens
I
while
know
you're
this,
busy making other
teacher.
plans.
Just
Go on.
shut the fuck up and let me go.
Yes, Victoria.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of...
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Now you can shut the fuck up and I can go.
I
Have
hope
fun
I
having
don't
that
turn into
STD
an
ridden
asshole.
Victoria suck you off in class.
Please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Yo, Daniel, you remember that it's payday?
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class.
Okay, Max.
Oh,
Retrace every step.
Let me just.
I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing
Ever
down!
Tell me what to do.
I need a hammer to break it open.
Of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real. I just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak
Yep.
out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
Whatever you're up to,
shut
your
up.
face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job. You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Okay, now this is one of the major discussions. You can either report Prescott or hide the truth. But if you hide the truth, you get in trouble. You report Prescott, you'll also be in some trouble because, well, his family is super rich and they kind of own everything, so...
I just got
It's gonna-
sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that teen toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
No, he does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet. Yes, I could rewind and actually tell him the truth.
I'm gonna just move on, because... Fun. You know what, I'll just rewind and show you guys the other thing, but I'll leave it at that for the video, because again, I want you guys to go and play this game yourselves.
You look a little...
So...
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone...
Yeah, and I'm just gonna leave it here because, again, this is a game I really want you guys to experience for yourselves, because it's one that sort of has to be experienced for yourself. Just be prepared for the feels, because this game is also very, very depressing. Like, there is no, like, all your decisions you make, there is no real right decision, so everything's gonna have impact, and it's kind of the most severe, like, with a game I'm gonna talk about in my Games of the Decade series, which I'm gonna break that off into 2 parts. I'll explain it more in that video. So, yeah, this decade kind of saw the rise and fall of games like this, and I feel that this was one of the best ones. So, yep, thanks for listening to me ramble on for nearly 27 minutes. I will see you guys on the 2016 entry into this list.